Hello Aquarius, welcome to your June collective reading. Sorry it's a little bit late in the month. My intention is that this can help to summarize a bit of what's happened in June and give you an idea of what's upcoming for the close of the month and going into July. So, I've got your oracle cards shuffled and ready to go. Please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not every single message may resonate with you. Feel free to take what does, leave what does not here, because it could be for someone else. Right. I feel like I'm talking really quick for your reading, so Aquarius, you could have some new surge of energy, some new ideas, new opportunities coming in. I am tuning into your Aquarius card energy, and there is this energy of being hopeful for what's upcoming. Some of you, yeah, it feels like you could be receiving some new opportunity or new idea. New people coming into your life. Some of you, new relationships could be coming into your life. New stability is also coming up. New stability coming into your life. I'm also getting the message someone's moving, perhaps. What else comes up here with your card? There is also this feeling of, with all of this new energy that's coming in, that you're super grateful. It feels like you're just like, there's this immense feeling of gratitude, or some of you could be praying. Some of you have also established a relationship, I'm hearing, with your guides, and you know that when you're like actively praying, some of you, this could be difficult to talk about. You know, when you're actively praying and connecting with your spirit guides or your angels, that is assisting in your manifestations coming towards you. There is also this energy, Aquarius, of you perhaps kind of setting up a safe haven for yourself, if you will. This could be energetic or literal, but there is this kind of energy of you maybe closing out others at the moment, or perhaps that's been the story for you this June, and you've really just been like, it feels like working on your internal space. Internal could be like your emotional body. It could also be like your home, your feelings of safety and stability. I'm being told to tell you that there was this butterfly just like flying faster than I'd ever seen a butterfly fly. So maybe that's like a message for you that it's been very go, go, go. All right, so we have the oracle cards, message in a bottle. Blessed. Sovereignty. Let go. We also have sadness and rejection coming out together. I remember I got two of those. Which I'm going to start, we also have here, anything you want to find is out there somewhere, and the Seven of Cups for the tarot card that I pulled with this. So I'm going to start with these cards here, because there's a lot of positive energy at the top, and then there's this kind of heavier energy. There could be something at this time, Aquarius, that you're trying to let go of. It could be a feeling of sadness that for some of you has been kind of lingering around for a while. Some of you, this could be attached to loss. Some of you, I'm picking up on losing a loved one. Apply it to your situation, how it fits. Some of you lost a father figure, it feels like. That feels very specific, but there's just this energy of feeling like you were blocked from something that hurt you a lot, and it feels like there's this kind of with rejection, it feels like something was almost removed from your life before you were ready, and you've been working on how to let go of some of the sadness that you feel around that. Some of you, not all of you, are obviously suffering from the loss of a loved one in the traditional sense. This could be loss of like a relationship or a friendship even. I'm picking up on that. Some of you actually could have lost like a group of friends, it feels like. But it feels like there is this part of you that's having a bit of a difficult time letting go of some of those hurtful bits that have, I'm hearing, lodged themselves into your heart space. Aquarius, for those of you that feel it feels resonant, reach out to me and we could talk about doing a heart wall session where we can find those painful parts that are in your heart and clear them for you, so you are able to let go and heal from this feeling of sadness that you've carried. I'm being called to look at these two together. The Seven of Cups, and anything you want to find is out there somewhere. So some of you, while you're processing these feelings of sadness or rejection, or just feeling like a feeling of loss, or like you're blocked from something and how to transmute that, there's this energy of, where do I want to go from here? Some of you, it does feel like could have felt aimless for a period of time, or maybe like Seven of Cups traditionally is like daydreaming energy. It can be a lot of confusion or too many things happening at once. Some of you actually could be caught up in a little bit of like fantasy energy, thinking like in your headspace a lot. And I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing. It feels to me like you're spending a lot of time in the kind of ethereal or astral realm of thinking about what it is that you want to cultivate, and trusting that all of the things that you want to cultivate are coming towards you. There's this message here of finding, there is an upcoming, or it could be happening in the present tense, or maybe, you know, for some of you, if you do reach out to me for this energy healing work, there is this message that you will find a feeling of safety in this transmutation or this transformation or rebirth of this kind of heavier part of you that you've been carrying. Okay. Now for the other three cards. I do feel like a lot of you, again, like I said in the beginning energy, are connecting with your guides, your spirit guides, or your angels, and really connecting to your divinity and receiving those messages from the divine. It does feel like this group of Aquarius that I'm connecting to is quite intuitive, and they recognize the signs and synchronies that come in for them. I'm hearing angel numbers. Some of you see, what is this? My third eye is starting to feel really so some of you are seeing a lot of signs. I can't really grasp what is it. It's like I'm seeing birds, I'm seeing different varieties of bugs, so like butterflies. Some of you need to look up the spirit animal of a worm, which is interesting. Rabbits, hawks, lizards, toads, I just heard. There's also something with like aquatic animals here. Whales, different varieties of whales, orcas. There's just this energy of like, if I didn't mention what you see on a regular basis, that's okay. But there is this energy of you recognizing what your guides are showing you as far as those signs and synchronies. And it's bringing you this feeling of connection and safety with your guides. And also this feeling of power, that you are the one, you are the master of your experience. So there's a bit of polarity in two parts of your experience at this time, Aquarius, where you are feeling very powerful and almost like the magician or the master of your experience. And there's also something that's like lying a bit underneath that you're wanting to work through, or you are actively working through. All right, so let's see what your tarot message is. So this message is for Aquarius. I'm going to write, what do they need to hear now or see this at this time? Messages of love, light, and clarity. Thank you, Divine Archangels, for being with us today and for showing the path forward for Aquarius. We're doing a Celtic cross. 3 more. Got it. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for these messages. Going to leave this at the bottom. right, so we got the Two of Swords, the Magician, and the Four of Wands. I also see the Star card here. That's your card. I believe the Magician is Pisces energy. There is this energy here with the Two of Swords, Four of Wands, the Magician. It does feel like, Aquarius, that at this time, some of you could be, so this is coming to me in a couple of ways, and I split the deck just to get confirmation, because the Two of Swords is throwing me off a little bit. The rest of this beginning energy is gorgeous. There's this energy of you maybe having some sort of a blockage to manifesting or creating the stability that you want, whether this is in partnership. Four of Wands is traditionally a partnership. It's here. The Two of Wands, yeah. So repeating twos could be a sign for you as well. There is this energy of perhaps a blockage or a pause of energy in something that provides you stability. You're still actively putting energy towards this, and you have there's a lot of energy and emphasis moving towards whatever this Four of Wands is for you, Aquarius. Some of you, this could be a committed relationship. Some of you, this could be a job or a home life, a family. But there is this feeling of pause or stagnation with the flow of energy with that, even though it has so much of your focus. So let's see what's going on. All right, what's at the center of this reading for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have the Chariot. So this is Cancerian energy. So we're in Cancer season. This is happening for you now. We have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer. There is this energy, and I have a pain in my pericardium meridian, which I feel like is worthy of note. The pericardium meridian in traditional Chinese medicine, as far as I know, is the flow of heart energy. So feelings of happiness, joy, but they can also be feelings of sadness or loss around love. There is this energy of very quick communication or fast movement forward. This is a wish fulfillment, but some of you are feeling conflicted about your choice, or feeling just like, it feels like some feeling of trepidation, perhaps. Let's get into this and see what's going on. What's crossing this Chariot card? Some of you, this could be what's playing out in Cancer season as well. There's the Ace of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So some of you, you could be feeling distant from someone, or you could literally be at a distance from them. Some of you live in a different location than them. You're long distance. And my solar plexus is starting to become activated. So some of you could have a lot of your self-confidence wrapped up in this. But there is some feeling with this Cancer card and the Ace of Wands that something that you've been wanting to move towards, it's building in momentum. Some manifestation, perhaps, that we talked about in the beginning of the reading. It could be someone that you were removed from or felt like you lost. Maybe that could be where this beginning energy is coming into play. It just feels like there's a lot of like back and forth. Like there's some good, there's some bad. So maybe that's going to resonate for you a little bit more with your current experience, Aquarius, versus what I'm picking up here. What's in the recent past for Aquarius? We have the King of Pentacles and the Tower. Some of you could be dealing with Scorpio, Judgment card. In the recent past, it feels like there was something that compromised your feelings of stability. And also it feels like your present understanding of something. This could have caused like a revolution of self. That could have been what catapulted you to these feelings of like wanting to co-create with the universe and becoming your own master, is because in the recent past you've had a feeling of losing some stability. The Tower is about something falling down that you thought was stable. Some of you, this could have had to do with work or a masculine figure, a father figure as well with the King of Pentacles, or an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, I'm being told, what's one more on the recent past? We've got the Star card. Okay, so this could have been something that you were working at, and then I see the Queen of Pentacles here in the world. Yeah, so for some of you, this is definitely like a work situation or counterparts, if you will. So since we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here, so those are counterparts in the tarot. I'm also being told, because the King and Queen of Pentacles came up in Cancer's reading just before this, some of you may be dealing with a Cancer or have Cancer placements. Maybe you want to look at that. It'll only be for some of you. But there is this energy here of you in the recent past, you wanting to gain some feelings of peace or balance between you and another that sustains long term. It feels like you're wanting to put positive energy or intention towards something that you want to grow over time, something that you've been working towards for a long time. Okay. What's in the upcoming near future? We have the Moon coming out here and the Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords. I'm not going to lie, Aquarius. This reading is a bit all over the place. It's confusing me. I feel like I don't quite know how to receive what is coming towards me, so that could be indicative of what you're going through at this time. Even with the Moon card in the upcoming near future, it's just really vague energy. So the Moon is about illusions, fears coming up. It's about things not being clear to you, things being hidden from you. And with that in the upcoming near future position, and the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, it feels like all you can really think about is how to make things balanced and easier for yourself, but there is so much confusion or cloudiness or feeling like you can't see the path forward. Okay, Aquarius. I see here the Nine of Wands, the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. There is this energy of you perhaps being a little bit protective of yourself at this time, really wanting to walk away from anything that isn't working for you and invest in things that make you feel good about yourself, really kind of build up your own sense of personal power. I'm getting the message that that could be how you're kind of coping with not knowing what the future holds. It just feels like, almost like I'm getting the energy of you're letting go of something. Not completely, but you're letting go of your feelings of control about it. I'm getting the message that for some of you, you're saying like the past is in the past, and you're trying to let go of that. Nine of Wands, King of Cups. Nine of Wands is the energy of the wounded warrior. You could be kind of creating some feelings, like I said, of safety or security, building up a wall around you to really nurture your own feelings at this time, making sure that the things that you're doing in life, where you invest your time, your energy, your resources, your love, that it's in proper alignment for you and your heart. Okay, so what is in the above position for Aquarius? We've got the Strength card and the Ace of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with Leo. Also the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I see the Three of Swords poking out here. Okay, so this is telling me a story of, like, in the above position, you could have some new beginning in love, or something that you feel really alive about. Something that makes you feel really strong and standing in your power. Some of you very specifically could be having a Leo coming into your life. Some of you, this also has to do with having children. Some of you could be expecting another child. I didn't mean to say another, so that's a direct message. There is this energy in the above of finding a lot of strength within the heart and not being able to be, I'm hearing, the factor that cultivates what it is that you desire. It feels like there's going to be a lot of situations that arise that almost like give you practical experiences and how to conduct yourself in the way that you want to, which feels like, it feels almost like, Aquarius, you're not going to settle for anything less than what you deserve. That equal flow of energy. There's just this feeling of like, even though I don't know the future and I'm a bit uncertain about what that is, I know what I want in the present moment. There's this feeling of, like I said, letting go of control and allowing things to develop for you. And I feel like the more that you do that, the more of a state of ease you're going to be in. And that's when those new things come in for you. And it feels like for a group of you, you're already seeing these new things come in for you. Okay, what's in the below position for Aquarius? Some of you, I feel like you're dealing with a Scorpio because I keep hearing Scorpio in my head. In the below position, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Hermit card, the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands. Some of you, I'm getting the message, have a history that's like very long term of people being a bit wishy-washy. They're very invested and their relationships are very soulful for a period of time. And then they become distant and it leaves you kind of questioning and with your guard up. For those of you that feels resonant and true, it just feels like it leaves you with this feeling of hesitation in trusting others. There is this energy here also in the subconscious of you perhaps could have recently, it feels like, I'm even kind of feeling like this came up in last month's reading. It came up for someone, I don't know if it was you or someone else. But there is this energy of maybe like over the winter, you took some time for yourself and you really did a lot of introspective work. And it feels kind of like, almost like the fruits of that labor are beginning to create some inspiring energy. It feels like come Leo season, I'm hearing the themes of your life are going to be different. There's going to be a lot of positive energy flowing to you, a lot of love, a lot of passion and excitement flowing towards you. But I have my hand on this upcoming near future. It's like you don't see that happening yet, so it's creating some feelings of dis-ease. Three of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of, it feels like celebration and excitement in your upcoming near future. Some of you could be reuniting with a soulmate as well. All right, what is the challenge at this time for Aquarius? We have the Knight of Cups. It flipped out of there kind of funny. So some of you, with this Knight of Cups being your challenge, you could have someone entering your present experience and you could be questioning, like with the Queen or with the Empress here, the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, you could be questioning, like, is this offer good enough? Is this person good enough for me? I do feel like for those of you that I've picked up on that energy of like this repeating story of like someone's really invested and they ghost or they disappear or are avoidant or anxious or whatever that story is for you, Aquarius, I feel like that is what's having you question this Knight of Cups in the present moment. Whatever this, either it's a romantic gesture or an offering of true friendship or some opportunity of the heart. It does feel like you're perhaps questioning whether or not this is genuine or if this is in your best interest, because I feel like you have really invested in your feelings of personal power and sovereignty and yeah, there's this energy, very Nine of Wands, like I've been through a lot. I don't want anyone coming into my experience that's going to compromise the feelings of stability that I've created for myself. Okay. Some of you may just need to like take a cleansing breath. It feels like you have a lot of kind of self-imposed barriers in regards to letting people get close to you, like authentically, truly. I feel like there's a lot of people that you care for dearly, that care for you dearly, but there is this energy of like letting someone get really close feels unsettling. Okay, what the Sun card's coming out. So definitely a lot of emphasis on Leo. Where do you go? Okay, I'm gonna put you here. Page of Pentacles. Some of you are definitely receiving a love offer from a Leo. Just that is definitely true for some of you, because I see this twice. And also Leo season is another big emphasis. Leo season begins mid-July and goes to mid-August. Okay, so with this being in the external influence, the Sun card, the Page of Pentacles here, the King of Swords, the Six of Wands, some of you could definitely be receiving some sort of an offer from a Leo, or some sort of like a message or acknowledgement. The Sun card is also opposite energy of the Moon. The Moon is really deep, it's introspective, it's a bit cool, it's very feminine energy, reverting into the self, not knowing the path forward, being unclear, maybe even a little bit fearful sometimes, or there's some illusions. We also have the Sun card coming out, which in a way shines a light on everything that you're unsure about. So it feels to me like for a group of you, Aquarius, you have someone either in your present experience or coming into your present experience that is going to shine a light on perhaps some of those more shadowy aspects that you have, that energy, that let go energy, those things in the heart that were hurting you. I do feel like in the external influence, you have some feelings of support coming in from a loved one, a friend, a family member, that are going to make you feel a sense of safety. There is also this energy of communication. So for those of you that, it feels like for those of you that are not in partnership, there is this energy of someone coming towards you. It could start out as like written. Page of Pentacles is usually written, like a letter, text message, things like that. Email. There is this energy of something or someone coming towards you, and this does feel personal since we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right, what is in the hopes and fears for my Aquarius? We have the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. I chuckle because this is a repeat. Your fear is that you've developed this kind of exterior, I'm hearing a facade of kind of, with the High Priestess, it's telling me keeping things to yourself, keeping something under your hat. We've got the Four of Wands below that. So again, there's this energy of building this cocoon or this safety around you, and perhaps some new person coming into your life, whether this is a lover, a family member, a new friend. There is this energy that with an entrance of someone or something, it's kind of stirring up perhaps some of those old fears. And you could be wanting to stay a bit more secretive about, it feels like with this Four of Wands, who you really are. The High Priestess is an energy of trusting your intuition, but it's also an energy of keeping things to yourself, of secrets, of not putting all your cards out there, of not feels like not like you hold so much power at this time, Aquarius. Like you've really done the work on, and I'm seeing one of my spirit animals, a hummingbird. You've done so much work on yourself to cultivate your own personal power and your feelings of security within the self. And I'm hearing it's just going to get stronger now that Pluto's in Aquarius. But there's this energy of at this time, perhaps your inner world, your feelings of security and stability are being a bit challenged by people on the outside of you wanting to become closer to you. Ace of Wands wanting to have new passionate beginnings with you. I also remember now we have the Ace of Cups above, we had the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there is a lot of newness coming in for you. And I'll add, we don't have the Ace of Swords here, which is the ace that carries sacrifice or cutting something out. Feels like there's a lot of blessing available to you, but you're a little bit afraid to access it. Why are you fearful? Let's add to this. Why are you fearful? What goes with this Knight of Wands? Ten of Swords, something in the past. Okay. There's this energy here. I don't keep reversals in my deck, but we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. There's also 2 tens here, so that's completion of a cycle. There is a fear of losing things that you love, of the history repeating itself. And it feels like you keep your guard up, Aquarius, in order to keep yourself safe from things happening again or things repeating. There is this feeling of maybe even a little bit of like avoidance energy. It's like if I don't get too attached to it, if I keep my walls up, people can't perforate them and I can't potentially lose something that I've lost before. All right. 5 of Cups. This only leads to your own pain. I see the Death card slipped over in my deck. That is what's meant to be transformed at this time. That's what that let go energy is. That's what we're looking at clearing. Okay. I didn't ask for anything yet, but King of Swords. And I do feel like there is someone in your present experience that is perhaps challenging you with this. For some of you, it may be me offering you this this concept of this energy healing, clearing your heart wall or clearing whatever this energetic or emotional experience was that has you in grips. There is a catalyst for change. Death card, transformation. Okay, what is in the likely outcome for my Aquarius? Saw the 8 of Cups almost come out, but it didn't. Okay, shot across the table. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It made its way out, and the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So again, emphasis on Virgo. With the Ace of Pentacles being in the most likely outcome, it does feel like those of you that are being presented with a new opportunity, you take it. There is this gift or this blessing from the universe making its way towards you to start something new up and on a really stable foundation. And it feels like if you learn how to trust yourself and kind of come out of that shell and maybe stand a little bit more. With the Emperor here being shown to me, it feels like if you stand a little bit more, you have so much internal power. Maybe if you stand in it, like show it to others, that might help you to be able to cultivate what it is that you want. There is this feeling of hesitancy or not wanting to speak about it. With the High Priestess here, it's almost like you want to just communicate this telepathically. What else is happening in the most likely outcome? The Ace. 2 of Wands coming out here. So there is the opportunity for movement forward. 2 of Wands can be 2 options, but it feels to me like you're kind of tired of being in the same place. You want something that is fulfilling to you emotionally. And it feels like for a lot of you, you have a soulmate. Remember, soulmates come in all varieties. They come as lovers, as friends, as family members, as pets even. It does feel like you have a soulmate either in your present experience or coming into your experience that is a gift. And it feels like for most of you, all of you, you decide to move towards that journey. It's not without a little bit of hesitation, it feels like, though. That's why I'm struggling to get out the words, and my throat chakra is becoming a little bit dry. All right, what's Aquarius's advice for this time? Aquarius's advice. Got a chunk of cards. We have the Three of Wands coming out, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Hanged Man, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Justice card at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra as well. There is this energy of knowing that something is in the future. If you've been pulling your energy back, it does feel like you're going to be perhaps participating a bit more. The advice, Aquarius, is perhaps instead of standing on the sidelines and keeping to yourself, try approaching the situation differently. Try approaching it from a place of equal energy exchange and balance, and a lot of love. We've got two sixes here right next to each other. Repeating sixes is the number of universal love. So approach everything from that heart-centered space, and if it feels aligned to you, definitely reach out to me and we could look at any heart healing that you need on an energetic level. So Aquarius, this is your reading. I really hope that it resonated and brought you some feelings of clarity. I know that it got a little foggy or confusing at times, but I feel like brought it all together in the end and made a lot of sense. So I trust this finds you well, and if you feel so aligned, please like, comment, all the good things. Subscribe. I really appreciate it. And until next time, be well. Bye.